Alrighty. Okay, everyone, or anyone who's watching. Just setting up right now. Give it just a second. Okay, third installment here of Season Alert to the Future. Going to be playing the game over the next week. Should be wrapping it up by the end of the week. It's roughly 7.5 hours to beat, and we've already played about roughly 2 hours. I believe where we left off last was the construction site that was closed off and I wasn't supposed to be in. Yep, here we are. Okay, and we haven't explored this area just yet. I cut off the stream last, just as we were getting here. So, let's explore. If you've been watching before, which is not too many people, I really love the soundtrack, so an opportunity to hear more music is not a bad idea here. Just a second.
The work at the dig site has something to do with Day Zero.
Right, that's the area I came from. Okay, already checked out the music. Alright, what does this letter say? That local guy who died studying Harpic, I put his notebook back where we took it, in the huge tree near Lady's farm. Copied everything out of it anyway. I hope that stops kid from trying to sneak in to retrieve it. P.S. Someone fixed that hole in the fence. Might be more recent, considering I'm in Maui.
There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere. This is the kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about.
Some sort of mineral or something. This is what people said. It's interesting.
Memories and emotions condensed into a mineral.
Interesting.
I wonder what this channel is for. They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need.
Okay, let's see here. I can start placing some things.
I wonder what's on this reel.
Okay, interesting. Opened up another page.
What is Day Zero? Maybe I can find out more about it.
Just keep pushing forward. Nothing to do here. Can't even walk over there. Big prayer, Day Zero. Interesting.
They dug up all that Harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on Day Zero.
I recreated the same setup as the prayer statues right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to a resonating frequency. And when this vibration acts on the harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
I remember watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall. Felt strange because I could see how it was done. I could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
It worked. I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind.
So some sort of mineral, psychoactive. Very interesting. It's like we're opening up a little bit more about what's going on in this place and what it entails. Okay, let's see. I think that would have been the next.
The Grey Hands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
Should I even be going down here?
The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
How did I not see that you can go down there? That was pretty good. Look how they framed it. I did not know that I could go down there from this angle. Okay. So can I change the radio station, I'm guessing?
They look relieved to have finished their work.
Anyway. Interesting. Oh, just the regular page? Okay. Let me try it again. Okay, there was a vibrating coming because something with the radio. Okay, tune to 63.2.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day zero is also to... But this particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material, and we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to remove the haunted quality of this season?
Alrighty, so
The necessity of day zero is not...
I kind of went around the whole area. I didn't find anything else. I really do have to scan like everything, huh? Like even there was some other audio thing. There's like a drip, I think. And I haven't been taking pictures with all. That's some sort of force perspective. Let's see if I go from over here. You know what I feel like? I feel like the way it looks even reminds me of Firewatch. Like there should be a... Is there a name for this like look? It's not cell shaded, right? Sorry, just need to check something. Yeah, it's taking me too long. Okay. Let's see now. I did, I think, scan everything though. Like, so I'm not sure what else I'm gonna get from here. I don't know why I didn't get a new page. Okay. Let's go back. Oops. Oh, actually... Apologies. I was just posting it to Twitter and Threads, see if I can get some more people in here watching. Okay, I believe that I came from that way, yeah. Was that the spooky echo? Did I even get it? This is what I need.
Whatever is making that sound, I'm glad they sealed this shut.
Oh, that was just a record. No, I want to remove this.
Sometimes recording, I feel like a vulture, feasting on a melancholic corpse. Never mind, forget this.
That's why I don't like taking pictures. It feels not that crazy she sounded, but... Danger. Memory fires have taken over this field. Do not enter unprotected.
The info sign earlier said they are dangerous in large numbers. I have a pendant, though.
Wow, this is kind of nuts, though.
This field was absolutely full of memories. I'm glad I had my pendant, otherwise it would have been overwhelming.
Wow. Members in the water, don't need them anymore. I don't. They're yours. Power in the water, I want to forget it. Interesting. Wow. This one just seems to hurt.
These slips are prayers to this god for forgetting things. People prayed here. Who did they pray to?
That thing looks amazing. Weird. Okay, so what do I do now? Take a picture of this beauty.
In Cairo, we have a statue to remember Dr. Fumio. But this statue is meant to be worshipped.
You should rest the year of the Din.
The Year of the Din? Was that how they recorded years in the olden days?
Alright, I gotta find that thing and take a picture of it, wherever it is. This is interesting. It's such a big area to explore, like... Do you even need to? Yo, hey Miko. Just trying out this game season. It's definitely a change of pace from Apex. Very chill. Very, very chill. So I am creating a journal to give to people in the future while traveling
This is a
through the
season
world.
when memories echo on and on and on and on. Will the echoes fade away, or will they be cut off abruptly?
Deep. Oh, I got some color here now. Yeah, it's essentially the whole game. Let's see here. Alrighty, so it's not gonna let me pray or anything. What do I have to do here? I have to take a picture of it. What is that thing? Okay, so I can't touch the prayer thing. I need to fill in these two last spots, but I'm not sure what's going on because I did that already. And I don't see that other thing it wants me to take a picture of. I don't know. Weird. Maybe I have to just keep going. Go back to the bike. Keep moving the journey along. This area is unbelievable. So these plants keep the memories of people who have basically forget a memory. They leave it there. Oops. Is it this one? That thing protects me from those memories. Yeah, game is beautiful. So you can record certain things. Then it kind of sorts to your book. I don't need to hold my bike that whole time. I think I need to be closer. Did I not get whatever I need from that? Oh, I got the recording. Okay, interesting. It's like it vibrates when you get closer. I was wondering if I didn't do it. Yeah, game is gorgeous. To be honest, I kind of wish there was just a... like, I don't know, just riding your bike mode. Like free play mode.
Dear future person, are there goats where you are? I'm petting this goat for you.
This part of the stream brought to you by goats. Alright, let's see. I can go up or go down. Let's see. I'm gonna try up.
Drying out clothes right before a flood.
Wait a second. I think I want to check out this spot first. The pops of groaning rhubarb. Alright, nothing here. There's nothing in this area other than that? Okay, cool. Okay, and that's just the exit. Okay, I just want to check if there's anything else. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna park this right here. So I can park right there. Now I'm just floating in the sky. I found a bug. It's amazing. But now... it's floating, so it's even funnier. I wanted to take a picture of my bike with the view, but that just became a goof. Alright, anything over here? Nope. I'm guessing some paint here. Let's see. Tools are to be returned here. Has anyone seen my little Sith? Tools grow legs and drown in the lake. Cool.
I had an uncle who collected tools that were so old nobody knows what they were used for.
Possibly. I'm can't make any promises. But yeah, just hit me up.
The earth gave and gave. It did not let up. Not even at the last minute. We collect the fruit of the land we know is dying. Who could forgive us? The human soul was once described to me as a birdhouse. I hope I get to taste some Saba fruit. If it merits a sticker, must be pretty good.
Saba means morning in Turkish. Fun fact of the day. I'm just placing shit like everywhere now. This looks like crap. Go around to the front of the house. No, okay. Whoop. Nope, nothing here either.
My parents did this for me too.
Look at that shot. Gorgeous. Just flawless with this photography. Right. Oh, another person. Cool.
Oh, no. You said we had until midnight. I'm not ready to leave. Look at all this. Wait a minute. A cute outfit, a bicycle. You're not a Greyhand. I just assumed because who else would be? What are you doing here? You're really cutting it close. I guess I'm doing research here on the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm studying my own life. Welcome to Tiang Valley. You should have been here a week ago when the evacuation started. Almost everyone is gone now. My son and I are still here. There's a few old people left too. You might come across them. Hopefully
Okay.
everyone will leave the
Foreshadow.
valley tonight. We're going to live in the city, in a little apartment. Look!
Seems like a cute apartment. Nice. In a high rise.
See how they put the dimensions on the back? I recreated our future apartment here, on the lawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. I can see that. That's
This is the
exactly the size.
space we have to work with. I'm trying to really imagine what it'll be like. We're going from a big farm to one room, and we need to be packed by tonight. I already packed for myself and my son, but my husband Yuri is a little harder to pack for because he passed away recently, and I can't bring all his things. It's not realistic.
Mm-hmm.
His stuff is still... it's all here. It's okay. You said you're here to study the valley. My Yuri was doing the same thing. We can do this. Just need to decide.
Am I gonna help her make some big, like, life decisions right now? New page added. Okay.
These are Yuri's books. They're pretty heavy.
Oh man, books is messed up. I feel like I just can't get rid of books. The Prism of Yesterday.
This is an old religious book. The Prism of Yesterday. He didn't like to talk about its faith. I haven't read it much. Maybe there's a part of him in these pages, a part I never understood, that I could still glimpse. Maybe he would want me to keep this one. But I don't know. It just doesn't mean much to me. Yuri found this old tourist guide to the valley before we moved here.
Mm-hmm.
He was so excited. But this guide is really out of date. It's from way before the war. There's something optimistic about the colors they used. Yuri really wanted to take a trip to the archipelago together. We prepared for it a lot. Even taught ourselves a bit of the language from this book, but we never made the trip. It was always going to be soon. Seems like the kind of thing no one does anymore. Which should I take with me?
So the religious one didn't seem like it really had anything going for it. The language was... them checking out the... Okay, so I'm thinking the language one. In case you travel to the islands.
Yeah, Kochi and I could still go sometime. Yuri would be so happy if he knew we were there together. I suppose I'll be leaving the other two behind. I know they're heavy. But would you want to take one with you?
Ah, snap. I would have taken the language one if I knew that was going to happen. That's worst case.
Oh, yeah. You're the last. You deserve it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, actually. Damn, that book went from huge to very small. Because we're apparently playing an RPG. Let's go meta. Photos of photos. What the frig is that? Just because I think it was an expensive and nice book, let's remember this one too. Alright, what else? It looked like this wardrobe. No, there's nothing here. The mask thing looks pretty cool. Yeah, the wardrobe here, let's see.
I've packed my essential clothes. I don't know what to do with these. This was Yuri's best suit. Maybe when Kochi grows up, it'll fit him. That's a long time away, though. My island dress. I made this for our trip to the islands. The trip we never took.
See this be a theme.
It was based on a photo of a seaside as the hours I spent on this. These are some of Yuri's clothes from when he was a kid. I thought Kochi could wear them, but he says they're itchy. So what's the use? But
so, do things change based on what I picked, or was this what it always be?
Okay. Yes. Let's bring it.
It's the most practical.
Especially
she doesn't have that much
space. We also packed the Azan language book. It reminds me of our dream, things we wanted to do.
Yeah, go for it, girl. You spent a lot of time on it.
This is going well. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. The Demon of Shame and Mourning. How could I have forgotten? Now, where did I put him? We
I
need
called
to
that
bring the
out.
demon of shame in mourning. When someone dies and you're in mourning, you're supposed to keep the demon in sight at all times.
I kind of want to illustrate that.
He's supposed to remind you of your regrets. It's a religious thing.
This looks like something designed by like Jamie Hewlett. Jamie Hewlett from the Gorillaz fame, Tank Girl fame. The way it looked on the outside.
Our old cart broke. I overloaded it. So I had to use the wheels of his bicycle. Now he's so mad he won't say a word. Yuri learned to paint from our neighbor. He painted all 3 of these. This is a self-portrait he did. Kind of intense, right? He was more handsome than that. I wish he could have seen himself the way I... He was really lovely. Just occasional dark moods from his work.
Okay.
This is his portrait of me.
Whoa.
We got into a fight over it. What's that supposed to mean? You just splatter some paint on the canvas and put my name on it? He said it was my essence. I don't know. Do you think it looks like me?
Hmm.
He painted this for Kochi.
That painting is so dope.
Some kind of private joke between the 2 of them.
I love
I don't
it.
get it. They were both interested in the war and how it ended. I'm not. I just pray nothing like, which painting should I take with me?
Right, she doesn't like the war, but it's for her son. We kept the dress. We kept...
Yes. Kochi will be glad we kept this one. Let's see how this is going so far. We'll remember Yuri's dream of going to the island. The dress I made for a trip never taken. We'll keep this inside joke between my boys. I think we're almost there. Let's just look a little more.
I think once we're done
My
with
husband built these tools to study the valley.
once we're done with this area, we can probably
They
wrap
were
it up
his
for the
life's
day.
work, and they took his life away. So what do I do with them? You can't buy tools like these. He made them. My husband didn't insult God, but maybe he stepped on his toe, and his life went out of him. There's the skin of our body that keeps us together, but there's also the skin of our minds. The skin of your mind can pop like a bubble, and everything that makes you yourself will come pouring out, and the earth will devour it eagerly, the way wind fills a vacuum. They might be incredibly valuable to a scientist on the other side of the world. I don't know. I also hate them. I get you're a curious soul, but I forbid you from using them. I don't care, but he did. He gave his life trying to understand this world. I can't keep these tools. And I can't throw... There's even more of them, bigger ones, out at his work shed. Okay, I'm going to turn away now. I want you to take them or throw them away. I don't want to know.
Photos. I had a feeling something
I
was
went
going to
through
happen.
all our old photos. Trying to see what I might... I love that view. Have you been up there? By the entrance to the shrine? You really should go see it when it opens. It's just across the river and up the hill. The doors to the shrine open when the sun goes down. The monk is still in there. I hope he'll evacuate. That's Matiora. She lives east of here, out in the woods by the river. She said she'll evacuate, but she's still here.
I want to meet
It makes
Manu.
me nervous, but I can't complain. We're still here, too. I wasn't interested in having a child at first. There are just so few these days. The thing all three of us had in common as a family was that we were pretty silly. We used to be, when we were all together. The past is such a heavy dream, and I never remember my dreams. But when I wake up, there's a cloud of feelings the dream left behind. Then the day begins. I move around, and that trace disappears. I wonder if our memories of the valley will drift away like that. Someday Kochi will be as old as his father was. What will he remember? All right, this is it. Oh. I killed him. The demon of shame and mourning. What was I thinking bringing it along? What an awful tradition. Kochi, do you still want to take a final tour of the valley? Let's get those wheels back where they belong. I know what I'll carry with me. It's something I couldn't leave behind if I tried. It couldn't be crushed, like it's too many layers deep. I'll carry the part of me that's gone. But there's so much life left that flowers grow along its edges. Something like that. I'm glad you came to Tiang Valley today. Thank you for being there for me. I didn't realize how much I needed a stranger's ear. Now, there's no rush, but as you try to wrap your mind around this place, feel free to come ask me questions. I'll be right here until night comes.
Okay. Interesting. Help Safon pack the last of the things. Okay, let's see. There's so much cute stuff. Yeah, like this thing looks so cool. Took a screenshot of it. I want to illustrate it, like doodle it later.
We build our lives out of what we leave behind as much as from what we carry with us.
Yeah, this thing looks so cool. Oh my god, I'm in love with it. I'm gonna draw it later.
If I
was on a different kind of trip. I tried to bring this kind of wind technology back to my village.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of her. Alright, let me grab my bike. Oh, I can't go down from here? I really thought that I could. Why did I think I could? Okay. So I got the achievement because my time here has ended with her. Wait a second. I don't remember any of this.
He seems to have been obsessed with figuring this out.
Do you want to go on a sightseeing tour? The next tour leaves in, well, now, but saying goodbye is like when you get to see what you picked up. The things I picked up need somewhere to follow me. This is my tree. Since we can't bring it to I don't care what we bring. I love the tree, and Dad cured it. That's what he did. All this purple stuff in the valley that makes you feel funny. See? This used to be purple. And Dad made the dangerous part go away. He wanted to make it so all the purple rocks were safe and green. I know there are plants underwater. Can a tree become an underwater tree? This one can't die. It's been through too much. Let's go.
The Grey Hands have a lot of this stuff now. for better or for worse. The bird stole a small trinket. I left the bird its prize, but maybe I can learn more about the locket. The tree looks healthy. The ritual must have worked. This valley is so different than my village, but both places have an enormous tree watching over them. This tree will pass in the flood. What will be the end of the tree in Cairo?
Let's go. We had a picnic here a long time ago. I can't remember it, but can you take a new picture? And I'll sit like Dad does in the old one I saw.
He is a great kid.
Mom disappeared one time. It took me a while to find her. She was sitting right here, and she was sad. I got one of her tears on my finger and I flicked it into the water. And I said, flow, 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 until it didn't sound like it made her feel better. Now I say it. I say it when everything is moving, but we don't want to move. Come on. Let's go. His name is Frenay. I asked him how he ended up sleeping here. Frenay said they were in the valley because they were so hungry. And then there was light everywhere, and they fell asleep forever. They should be old men now, but they couldn't get older if they tried. One time, I saw the monk out here cleaning them. It was so funny. He looked like he hated doing it. I'm not supposed to touch the soldiers, but I let Frenay borrow my pig. I need it back now. Let's go.
This must be Kochi's drawing. I don't know what it's like to be that hungry. I've seen pictures of cars before. They were common in the golden season. This car seems to be named Honk Honk. That last line is kind of disconcerting. Music from a trio of performers. The metal, the breeze, and my mind. I'm looking at a memorial to the lost, the killed, and the maimed. We are so lucky the war never came to Cairo village. The people here weren't ready for a war. All my life I've heard solemn references to the war. It never reached our village, but it touched the lives of our grandparents. What happened here in the valley, and how did it end? This machine fueled countless tourists motoring into the valley. Supply lines must have been cut off when the war started. I wonder what they dream about.
doing? How can she be sure?
The shrine is protected.
How does she know?
Sonia knows.
How can she be sure? She can't know for sure. This has never happened before, has it? I don't want this. We need to leave. Let's just run.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh, God.
We're going to be okay. It won't be over soon.
Who is Sonia? What did she do to protect the people of the valley? They believe a prayer put the soldiers to sleep. Is that possible? The war was its own season, but the trauma of it echoed on into this season, haunting it.
Alright, we can continue. Oops. I don't know why I keep pressing square for everything. Oops. Sorry, dead body. Oh, okay, we went all the way around. See their home from here. Wait a second. Is this the thing that I had to touch earlier?
People prayed here. Who did they pray to?
Nope. Oh, that's what it was. Remember my whole life. What? Jesus.
Those slips are prayers to this god for memories?
These things look so cool.
The figure of this statue feels like it came to someone in a dream. That's just a guess from me.
So what is this? What's this one here? Does it not look like that thing? No, it's not. Oh, I keep pressing square for everything. Nope, let's just keep going. Maybe when we're done with this tour, that's when we'll end the stream. How far do we have to go with this child?
I wanted to see the water come up from here. To see it crash. I thought the flood would clean everything. But Mom said a flood is dirty. That makes no sense. I asked if we could stay and watch, but Mom said we need to get a ride to the city. That's our house. You're good. Come on.
Such a huge structure. I wish we had more information about the olden days.
Let's go.
I was just thinking, like, it's nice to, like, journey around like this, but at the same time, it's yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It could have been a cutscene too. It's weird.
Mom wasn't there when he passed away. I was there. Dad had his eyes closed, but he was making a face. So I asked him what he was looking. He said he was looking at me, and I was all grown. He saw me climbing up a hill in the sun. Then he said his memories were falling to the soil, and he had to go with them. He didn't want to go, but he squeezed my hand, and it hurt, but I didn't mind. Can we wait here a while? Just to see if something will happen?
I met a boy who lost his father just like I did. It's something I don't talk about much. But I did to him. I've been recording everything for you, but this feels private.
Oh, that's very nice.
I'm not sure if I want to share this with the future.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that choice. Keep it private.
You're still here. The tour's over. That's your prize, okay? I have to go home now. I'll see you someday later today.
Alright, I'm thinking that now that some of the tour have opened up all this new area, and we have this area to explore, is where I'm going to end things for today. Had a few people come through for the stream, and you'll be able to watch this later on YouTube when I upload it for part 3 of season Aloy to the Future. Thanks for stopping by, and GG's everybody.